Welcome back to Beast Swarm. Here we are again. So, what have you found, Penny? What have you found?
Part 3 of the podcast, girls.
Oh my god. What do we got now?
a few topics to cover. So basically, they were
Mhm,
talking
mhm.
about I forgot.
Oh
Wait,
my
no,
god.
I remember.
Oh,
No,
oh
I
no.
remember.
You forgot. All right. What was that?
No.
Short version of that,
Okay,
huh?
listen.
Okay.
So they were talking about marriage at some point, and if either of them wanted a marriage.
Mhm.
And one of
Okay.
them said, yes, she does, because she's very traditional and she likes the idea of a marriage. While the other one was like, no, I don't want to be tied down like that, you know?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I thought it was really interesting that they both decided very different viewpoints on marriage because because like the views of one of them, because like how do I describe this? So the whole, in the relationship, dating, talking, like, the whole thing,
Mhm.
that whole thing. The one girl, we're gonna call her A, and her views were like, if you're dating, you guys are exclusive and no one else should be dating you.
Mhm.
And then, and then the other girl, we call her B, girl B, she was like, oh no, if you're dating, you can date whoever the hell you want, whatever. And then they were talking about the situation they've had with like guys and like they're dating or whatever.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so, but then when it came to marriage, girl A said she never wanted to be tied down to anybody, which I thought was really interesting because if you
Oh,
are going to be in a relationship,
so they kind of like flipped, huh?
yeah,
Well, that's weird.
it's right. Girls are so bipolar.
Hey, it's not me saying that, guys. Don't cancel me. I didn't say that one. That wasn't me.
That was me. I can say whatever the hell I want. I don't care. I'm a girl. And I have like 0 friends, so I'm losing nothing.
I don't know.
I have no reputation left to lose.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting that they both thought that way. But yeah,
Yeah,
their
that's
stance
weird.
on basically the whole thing is just them ranting about men and how terrible men are. And it's like,
Men.
girl,
We're evil.
you're
We're
calling
evil.
them boys a second ago, right? Like, you can't declare yourself a man. Actually, you're a boy.
Okay. I'm a boy. Right,
That's
sorry.
one of their things, is that a boy is not a man if he declares himself a man and not a boy.
Okay, so you know what? I've decided. I'm a girl.
You're a girl.
I'm a girl. You know what? I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I can't be a man, but I can be a woman. So that's what I'll be.
You know what? Empowerment. Snaps all around. That's their thing. They do snaps.
They do
And like
snaps.
yeah.
Oh no. I, I don't think I've like heard like snaps since like what? Freshman year? I
Really?
I know at some point Miss Adams was like, "Oh, don't be so loud. Just snaps."
I don't remember that, but that's funny. But yeah, they do snaps, and then when they hear something they don't like, they either start screaming at each other or they go, "Ooh, tomatoes, 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 tomatoes," and it's like, oh,
Tomatoes?
tomatoes. Like, when you're throwing tomatoes at somebody, tomatoes, 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 tomatoes.
Oh my gosh. What?
It's a very modern term.
It's very, very modern. Very modern. Yes.
A very
Yes, yes,
modern
yes.
term. Oh, I was in the wrong field.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of them is just basically talking about men and relationships and how they hate relationships. It's like,
They hate
dude,
men. No men.
men,
Men.
men, get rid of men.
Oh
Like, okay,
no.
fine, go have your deformed bone marrow babies. See if I care. I'll stick to having a pure, like,
I
Oh my god, you
guess.
found the sprout I was working on.
I was here. I was here with you. I was working on it with you, Penny. Oh my lord.
What are you talking about? No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
You're lying.
Oh, okay, Penny. Okay.
You're lying. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You're lying to me.
You can
You're
watch the video back. You can watch the video.
Which video? This one or the last one?
This one.
No, you're lying.
I've been here.
No, you're lying.
When I started the video, one of the first things I did is I did like a little something else. Then I came over here and I saw you working on it. You were here with me. We were doing it together. Then you walked away.
Liar. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yes.
God, I'm dude. There's no hope left for me in this world.
None at all. You're right.
You're not allowed to say that as a man.
Okay,
As a
okay.
boy. As a boy, you're not
Well,
allowed to
no,
say
but you
that.
called me a man, so that means I'm a man, right?
No, I take it back. You're a boy.
You can take it back. That's the thing that can happen. Okay,
Oh yeah.
you take back my
Girls can
manhood.
take back anything, but boys have to say something. It has to be like written in stone because
Oh yeah,
whatever
oh
you
yeah.
say can and will be used against you in any court of law.
Always, of course.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, so yeah, what else? And then they were talking about exes, the whole situation about exes. Like if you are with somebody, would you want to know about their past?
yeah.
And then it's like this whole thing where it's like the
Like
one
what?
like okay, while you're in a talking stage,
Okay.
you don't like you can say whatever you want about your past relationships. It doesn't matter because you're just like still trying to get to know each other in the talking stage.
Mhm.
In the dating stage, it's probably best to like stay away from that because it makes you seem like you're not over the person that you're.
Okay.
And then if you guys are in a relationship and they want to know everything,
Right.
that's what girl B said. Girl A was more like she doesn't think that she could be in a relationship with somebody if they weren't willing to talk about their past. Because at that point, it's like, what is it in your past that you're not over? You can't talk about with me. And that was like their whole thing. I thought that was interesting, actually.
Yeah.
That was one of that was
I
one of the
think
points where I was like, huh.
I think the way it works is more like it shouldn't really be brought up by yourself. It's more like if the other person's curious and they ask, you can answer it kind of thing.
Exactly.
Not like, yeah, my past boyfriend was such a dick.
Yeah, right? Like,
Like if it's brought up
not
and they're asking about it, answer, but don't just bring it up yourself.
exactly.
That's what I think, at least. I don't know. I'm not a girl.
No, I think the same way. I don't think you should really talk about a past relationship unless either brought up by the other person or it's like in a joking manner. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like a very light joking manner. And I don't mean that like all the time either. Like you're not making them the butt of the joke all the time. I mean like once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it.
That's how I think of it at least. But it's also different because girls can make fun of boys and boys can rarely, if ever, make fun of girls.
I mean, no, we can. There just might be consequences.
Oh yeah. But yeah. And then the other, yeah, so that's what they were saying. And then that's as far as I got. That's as deep as their conversations went because they keep on like spinning
The wheel spin.
the wheel spin. And then at some point they got to their apartment and it made me question if they're roommates or not. So I don't know if they're like roommates or like what's going on.
Oh my lord! There's like a whole thing. So were
I'm
they just like
telling
were they
you.
doing it like on the move? Were they like walking around?
No, they were sitting on a couch.
What?
They were sitting on a couch while doing it.
Okay, then wait. So you said they got to their apartment? Did I hear that wrong?
They got to their apartment as a topic.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. I was like, okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Okay,
But yeah. And so yeah, that's as far as I got into the video because that's as interesting as like that's as far as my interests got.
yeah, man,
But
that's
yeah.
crazy. Wow.
Mhm. I would
Huh.
never see a boy do that.
Do what? Like talk about those topics?
Yes.
Probably not.
I couldn't even imagine a boy categorizing dating and in a relationship differently.
I, I don't. I definitely wouldn't. So
Like, I think that's the same thing, is it not?
I think it is too. I don't know what they're going on about.
Like, what do you mean you can go out on dates with somebody, but you can't be like, you know?
I
But
don't
you can't
know.
be like going out on dates with someone. I don't
Gosh,
understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not. I'm not made for this like modern day. You know.
Yeah, you can tell, Marley.
Hey.
It's okay. But yeah. But yeah, that's what they talked about.
Well, that's interesting.
And isn't it? And then they made up a podcast. I don't know if they actually have enough. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're planning on moving together or what. Because one of the girls is a minor still. She turns 18 in July.
Oh, okay. But the other
The other
is
girl's
an
17.
adult. Oh, they're both
I
17.
mean 18. No, no,
Okay,
no. The
so
other
so
girl's 18.
so one's an adult
Oops.
and the other's a minor. So
Correct.
does one like have an apartment or like they rent it out or
I don't know. I think maybe that's what it is.
do they
The
live
one
with their
girl has the apartment. The other
family?
one. I'm not sure.
Huh.
Oh yeah, the whole. Oh my god, I skipped over a very important part of marriage. So they got to the marriage thing, and they were just asking each other. Like, girl A was asking girl B, "Do you want to be in like? Do you want to get married?" And girl B was like, "Yes, I want to get married. I want to have like the whole thing." And then girl A was like, "Okay, would you want to have a relationship before or after kids?" And then
Uh, but
girl
before
B.
or after kids? Excuse me. What?
So I think
What is happening?
so I think the question like I think the question is more so like if you got each other pregnant. Like if the
Each
girl
other
got
pregnant,
pregnant.
so they both can get pregnant now.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
Okay,
shut
okay.
up. So if what was the
If
question? So
so,
if the girl got pregnant, would if girl B got pregnant, would she want to automatically marry the guy like out of wedlock, like that whole thing?
hmm.
Or would she be okay with having the baby and then getting married when she feels like she's ready to get married with the guy? And the
Okay.
whole girl, and so
I don't know. My thoughts would just be like, he should just be married beforehand. But
before you
but
have the whole kids.
before you get to that point, you should be married. Aside from that, I would assume you would want to marry the father of your child, assuming they're not a garbage person.
Correct.
Assuming that would be my assumptions.
I hope so.
So is there really
But
like much debate about that? Like
okay, but the debate really comes with what if it's an unhappy marriage and you have a kid? What do you do then? Do you
then
stay in the relationship with the father because of the kids, or do you get out of the relationship for your sake?
it depends on how bad it is. I think like if you're unhappy, like how unhappy are we talking here? Like have an argument here and then, or like constant argument unhappiness?
I think there's like like there's levels to it.
That's what
Okay.
I'm thinking. There's levels. That's like it depends on like how bad it is. Because
Right.
if it's something that really isn't that bad, it's just more like every once in a while you're like eh kind of thing. Then I think that's just kind of like something that just happens with humans. Because every once in a while you're like, is this really the best I can do? Kind of thought it'll just like appear.
Right.
But like I think it just happens with everyone in everything, regardless. It's just like something that like people are greedy and humans always want more. If it's something like that,
Exactly. That's how.
yeah, if it's something like that, then like no. But if it's more like this guy is always really mean and like abusive and that kind of thing, then most certainly get out of it.
Right.
I
It's
think.
funny. I thought it was interesting because they both have very radical views of it, even
Mm-hmm.
though they're both like children of divorce and they both have the same like upbringing.
Mm, I
So
see.
like it's kind of like the thing where it's like the guys like it's like the two twin boys grow up with like the drunk dad, and one of them becomes really successful and the other one becomes just like his dad, and the question is like how like
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
one that thing. It's like that,
That's crazy.
right? They both have very similar home situations, and then girl B was like, I've seen like relationships make a huge comeback just by waiting it out, and the other girl was like, so you're gonna let your kids see you're gonna let your kids see their parents like be mad at each other, one of them sleeping on the couch, the other one sleeping on the couch, like on the bed, and just like have that be a prime example of what a relationship should be like. And I thought that was really interesting, actually.
I mean,
Probably one of the more thinker things that I saw.
I I always find like the whole sleeping on the couch thing like really crazy because like shouldn't the girl be sleeping on the couch? Like most of the time, doesn't the guy like buy the place? So shouldn't the girl be sleeping on the couch? I think it's the mere fact that the guy is sleeping on the couch shows that he actually like wants the relationship to continue, and he's not arguing for it. Does that make sense?
Well, that makes sense.
Because I've been thinking about
But
that for a while. It's like, why is it always the guy sleeping on the couch?
well, I
Just
guess it's like the whole happy wife, happy life kind of thing.
yeah, that's exactly my point. It's like, if they get in an argument, the guy's always like, "Ah, whatever, I'll do this. Let's try and like repair this. But the girl's more like, I'll just hold a grudge. go sleep on the
That's just how
couch.
girls are, man. Get used to it.
It's so
Hello?
sad. It's so sad. Poor guys.
Uh.
Not saying the guy is not in the wrong. Probably is in that situation, but like when the girl's in the
But
wrong, let's
yeah,
have her sleep on the couch. Gender equality. Let's go.
when the girl's in the if the girl's in the wrong, I think because see, for girls, it takes not a lot for a guy to be in the wrong and for him to sleep on the couch. From what I've seen through my own parents or just like TV shows and stuff, that
Mhm.
usually the guy's in the wrong for like looking at a girl a certain way or doing something that just bothered the girl in general. When a girl does something wrong, it's usually she cheated on him or she was hiding a big old secret. And what happens then is that he just kicks her out of the house.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
a girl doesn't. So there's not really like with a boy, it's either you're good or you're absolutely terrible. Get out of my house. With a girl, it's always like there's a spectrum.
Okay, well, whatever.
But yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, okay.
And so yeah, and then the other girl A, was like, "Oh yeah, I don't ever want to get married. Like if it happens, it happens, but I don't think I would want to tie myself down like that." Which I thought was I don't understand how people think that way. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just a very dependent person, but I don't think I could imagine myself not getting married. I think I would cry if I ever never got married.
Oh.
It's true. I mean, it's not something I would ever force onto myself. Like I'm never gonna say, "Oh, I need to get married. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get married to this guy."
Mhm.
Or
Mhm.
like those like pacts that are like with your friends, like if we're both unmarried by 40, we'll get married to each other, like that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like I would never reach that level of desperation. At least I hope I wouldn't, but you never know.
That's true.
Um, I just I don't know. I don't think I could ever imagine myself without a life partner. The way my parents love each other, I couldn't imagine myself with that kind of love.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I see the whole
No,
marriage thing.
yeah, I get that. I get that.
But hey, it's just a girl thing, I think. I don't know. I don't know how boys think.
I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
boy.
Uh, oh, there's a gummy sprout in the. Oh, right there.
Dude.
Oh, it's just. Oh, oh,
That's really funny.
man.
Jesus. But yeah, that's their whole podcast thing. That's as far as I got. And then
Do
I
you,
lost
so
interest.
so I guess that leads to the question: do you think they have any potential
And what?
in their podcast? Do you think it'll have potential? Do you think it'll grow into something big? Or do you
No,
think it'll die small?
I think it's gonna die small.
Ah.
Because the topics that they decide to debate on are very not only are they superficial, but they're also like you can only talk about it once really, and then it just kind of like you're restating your point over and over and over again.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I know what
Like
you mean.
like maybe if they got like different people on the podcast, like you know how like you know
Yeah, yeah. If they start adding some variety to it,
or like adding like guests to it kind of thing, I think then it would have some. Oh, did it just explode?
it popped. It popped. Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
They always do that.
But
That's
like
like
it took like no effort at all.
because there was two clouds here.
Oh, duh.
Oh my god.
But yeah, don't do that to me. Shut up. But do they have potential with their podcast? I don't think they do, frankly.
Man, that's sad.
I think I could make a better podcast because I'd be more creative
Oh,
than just have two people on. Is
okay. You think you'd be more creative?
that a challenge?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a challenge. It is a challenge.
I will have a
Go,
podcast
go on,
then.
do it, do it. No balls, no balls.
Do it right now? Oh, I need
Right
to
now,
make. I need
right
to
now.
get a
No, no,
wheel.
no, 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 no. No wheel, no wheel. Do it now. Come on, come on. No balls,
No
no balls.
wheel. All right. Well, I need
No.
to find something to talk about.
See, you're taking too long. Oh, look, in that short period of time,
No,
you're
and I lost the viewers'
yep,
interest.
the audience is gone.
I forget how little attention span Gen Z has.
Man, that's crazy.
Right? Oh, yeah, that's their whole podcast.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just stretching my arms here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What is a hot topic for a podcast? I'm looking this up now. I'm doing research to see
Oh,
how
you're doing
best.
some research on what's the
Yes, I'm
okay.
gonna do a podcast by the end of this episode.
No, that's not, the episode ends in like 20 seconds.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a true crime podcast. No, we're not doing.
Ah, stop that.
Well.
Stop that.
I'll figure it out.
You figure it out.
Yeah, for the next episode, I'll have a podcast.
Okay.
Wow. The episode ends in 20 seconds.
Ends now. Thank you all so much for
Uh-huh.
watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You'll get more of this wacky nonsense talking about strange things that we've seen. Yeah, you know, have a good one, guys. Stay safe. If you want to join us next time in like just playing the game, then send me a friend request, etc., etc. So yeah, see ya. Bye.